Hello, everybody. Hello, Ruel. Oh, your window is all messed up.
Oh, not again, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we knew this was going to happen because literally, Ruel and I start talking about 15 minutes before we go live. I guess it's more like 8 minutes, right? Because we start the countdown before the actual start time.
Quick.
And I, at the last second, dropped this idea of how he could stream to me so we can make a better stream because I watched Paula and Matthew Jude doing the same trick, and I asked them in their live stream this morning, hey, how are you doing that? And they explained, I'm like, oh my God, that's so awesome. I should totally do that. So I didn't even get a chance to finish explaining to Ruel before we had to hit the go live button. So that's why Ruel looks like a silly pants. But folks, you show up early because you get to see the behind the scenes stuff. We're going to spend some time trying to fix this. So I need to get Ruel back. There we go, a little bit. All right, let's see. Come here, you. So you've made, there you go. How far does this go?
Okay.
It just keeps on going. Bloop, there we go. All right, so.
Woo!
All right, and then we bring the other one in over here like a dece. Oh, no, right. Not too small. There we go. All right, and so I'll just try to make this roughly the same size as me. Just eyeballing it, slide it over here, put it there. Oh, it's all kinds of slippery slidey. And then let's try and recenter me. Oh, I'm locked. I have to unlock myself. Hi, everybody. How you doing? We're going to be playing a game today, I promise. But we need to give everybody a little bit of time to show up and whatnot. So, right, where can I find me?
Friends, you get to see, the making of the sausage, as we say.
What you don't see
behind-the-scenes stuff
is the raw, unbridled panic that is going on in my brain, just barely kept below the surface, which is always the case before a live stream. There we go.
That's the buckets of sweat that we go through. Yes.
Yep. All right.
Also, Richard, by the way,
that's close enough.
In Discord right now, I can only see myself. I don't know what's going on in Discord.
You know why? Because in all the other panic, I forgot to because Discord doesn't frickin' turn your camera on by default. Why is that? It's so dumb. There you go.
Weird. Okay.
So now you can see what we're talking about.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I just see my big face. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Hello. Big face.
Hello.
All right. A little off center, but close enough.
Yep.
Say hi to the audience. Work the crowd, Ruel.
I will work
do
the
your
crowd
magic
while you work your
while I continue
behind
trying
the
to
scenes
set up
magic.
for the run
Hello,
through.
crowd. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us. This is RvR. You may know us from the R&R show, which is every Tuesday at 12 p.m. here on Twitch. But this time it is Thursday. That means we have previously unlocked an RvR show thanks to all of your generous support.
Thank you.
And what we do is play a game against each other. But this one, you can play along with us. So we are playing Isle of Cats, Explore and Draw. And I'm going to drop a link in chat, folks.
Do it.
Check out that link right there. You can play along with us by downloading the score sheet. Or you could, if you're even fancier than that, you could just, download it to your iPad or whatever and use, I think it's like the paint function or whatever, and you can play along on your iPad. But anyways, those of us like me who do old school methods like playing with paper and pencil and cubes and dice and all that, I download this sheet and then I will write along on it. So Richard and I, we have the color version, but the black and white version you download right now from that link is the exact same thing. But, we wanted to help save you some ink, so just do the black and white version and you're good to go.
Yes.
And want to shout out everyone in chat again. Thanks, Bing. Thank you, Sir Bearsworth. What it do, baby booze? Thank you, Fem Sensei. Thank you, Mayor of Canada, and all of you. We really appreciate you hanging out with us today on this lovely Thursday afternoon. I don't know about up where you're at, Richard, but it's getting hot down here in Southern California. As Nelly would say, it is hot in here.
I'm not going to sing it this time.
I've
already taken off my slippers.
Yeah, but it is definitely warming up over here. Sophie and Razor, hello. Thank you again for hanging out with us. Really excited to play this. Folks, if you have not played this game, it gives you the feeling of Isle of Cats, which is a wonderful polyomino game. One of my favorites. It captures that feeling in a lighter sense, but at the same time, it still has a lot of the puzzle still in the roll and write version. So if you haven't played it yet, you're in for a real treat. And as you can see, we're setting up here. We've got the board. We've got
all right,
the
okay, we can see your
go.
board. We can see you. We can see me. What is all that little garbage up there to the top right of you? Is that... Do you see up above, right to the right of where your hand is? Okay, that is not something. That is something else. All right, let me try and fix whatever. Just blur out whatever that is.
What is that?
Oh, it must be part of Discord.
Oh,
yeah, because this what we're doing, folks, is. Do I actually show you? Do I actually show you everything behind the scenes? I'm not going to show you everything behind the scenes. Okay. But basically, what we just did is thanks. Did I already say to? Paula and Matthew, they had a cool idea of how when doing live stream, you could see me, you could see Ruel, and you could see his board. Then you can see my board as the main focus and all of that. And I thought that was so cool. I wonder if I'll have time to set it up. No, I won't. And I figured, okay, fine. I'll just set it up in front of everybody. I don't care. I'm just that sloppy.
No, this is great. It works perfectly.
Yeah, I think it'll work quite nice. So thank you to Paul and Matt. All the credit to them. That was their idea. They are millennial wunderkinds coming up with all the great tricks for streaming and all of that, while us old Gen Xers are just trying to keep up.
Trying to hang on for another day. Want to shout out Brenner. Thank you, Brenner. Yes, I did go to the barber yesterday.
You're looking good.
Richard, thank you, my friend. Yesterday, it was a spa day for myself. I treated myself. Thanks to Michelle. Michelle had gifted me, I believe for Christmas or my birthday, my local barbershop, who I love. She gifted me a couple of free sessions there. So not only did I get this beard shave, but also I had the straight razor shave on the old noggin here. And it is smooth as a baby's bottom. It is a wonderful feeling. Especially now that it's heating up. I mean, the hair thing, it always makes me hot. So thank you, Brenner. I appreciate you saying that. And looks like we're ready to play some Isle of Cats, are we?
Yep. Oh, let's see. Do I want to fix this? I'd also set up a thing where I could go and look at your board every once in a while. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I was thinking I had to recut it, but that's not bad. Just comes in and we see you and we see. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So that looks like a good transition. Right. Oh, let's see. Make sure I got all the screens set up. So it's like, hey, everybody, today Rahdo runs through things and stuff. And it's Explore and Draw. But I'm not alone today. I'm joined by Ruel, who just got a shave and a haircut, and it costs quite a bit more than 2 bits. And then we will start playing. We got all the topical, hip, up-to-date references. That's what you come to this show for.
Even a haircut, 2 bits.
Yep.
Like, do people even know what 2 bits are these days? Like,
Well, obviously I
wouldn't
learned
assume
it as a
that.
child, probably like you did, from Bugs Bunny.
Bugs
I
Bunny.
know there
Yep,
was a
that's
Looney
right.
Tunes cartoon where 2 bits was the punchline of the whole thing. I don't remember what happened, if
Oh
a
my
bomb went
gosh.
off when somebody said it or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Again, nothing but the latest pop culture references for everyone here. Um, and as I can see here, yeah, people, folks, again, if you're new to the RVR show, this is a special show that you all unlock every
exactly.
now and then, thanks to subscribing. And as a subscriber, you get all kinds of benefits, along with those avatars you see at the bottom of the screen. You know, y'all are jumping around, hugging each other, playing, and you will eventually get into a battle royale soon enough. But
Yes, we
don't
will
worry,
have
if
to
you
do
lose the
that.
battle royale, you'll come back, you'll regenerate. And if you are a Amazon Prime subscriber, you get a free subscription. So go ahead and take that money off from Jeff Bezos and put it in our pockets, and
Yep.
we would appreciate it.
Yep, robbing from the rich and giving to the poor. Although in this case, it is through the largesse of Mr. Bezos that he is giving us
Yeah.
those table scraps. But we'll take them. And if you, and it doesn't cost
Yeah.
you anything. You get an avatar. You get discounts on Rahdo merch. You get, exclusive videos. You get the hints for where the secret words are in the regular show. All of that good stuff. If you just push a couple buttons. And, most importantly, no ads. No
Yes.
ads. All right. Okay. I
Enjoy
think
an
I'm ready
ad-free
to go.
experience.
Normally, we'd like to, chitty chat with the audience a little bit more, but everything exploded today, folks. Including about a half an hour before we went live, I got a call from my mom's cardiologist saying, "We just had a drop. Can you come in at 2:20 today?" And I'm like, "Yes. We've been waiting forever to get in to see you." So I got to be done like by 1:45 PST. And I mean, I imagine this game's probably going to take about an hour, give or take. I would love to wait for more people to show up, but you're just going to have to show up late. Ruel was already. I know you already put the link in the chat, right? Let me show you.
I am gonna drop it one more time, just in case, for everyone who's
Right.
showing up right now. There
So
it is.
follow
right there,
that
folks.
link, folks, or just go to the website of the publisher, cityofkings.com games, and you go to Explore and Draw, and you go to the download a player sheet screen, and you can download, if you the black and white one's probably what you want to print out, because this is one sheet, it's everything. But instead, if you wanted to get a little bit more elaborate, you could download the color boat sheet, which is 2 separate printouts. Depending on how much inkjet ink you have to burn. So those are all some options. But yeah, just download that, print it out, and you'll be able to play along with us. If you don't have time to do it now, you'll be able to watch this later. This is going to go up on YouTube in an edited form sometime next week without all the sheer unbridled panic on my part, so you folks get that little extra secret sauce. But yeah, I think we are ready to go. No sponsors. You folks made this possible. No time for anything else. So, are you ready to go, Ruel? Do you remember how to play this game,
ready.
Ruel?
Yes. It's been a while since I played, but I know the basics, and we will get through this together. We're gonna have a great time. And again, thanks to everyone for joining us here on this lovely Thursday afternoon.
Yes. Okay. And hello, Forest of Glass. Hello, Priscilla. Hello, Brenner. Hello, Fem. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Kuntu10K. And first time Shatter. Candace's. No link in the YouTube video to which, but I got here anyway. Sorry about that, Candace. I was in such a panic. I also forgot to upload the YouTube reminder, so that happened at the last second. It's been a lot this morning, but we'll get through it. Oh, and thank you, Games of Fire, for the subscription. I actually subscribed an hour ago before we went live, when no one was looking.
Awesome.
I see you,
Thanks,
Games of Fire, and I say thank you very much for getting us closer to unlocking another one of these RVRs, which hopefully we'll be able to do next month sometime. Okay, so I'm ready to go, and the way this is going to work, folks, is while we're filming, we are not going to be really interacting with you folks very much, because we're filming a regular Rahdo Runs Through playthrough, and that people can watch on YouTube next week. So we're treating it like it's just the two of us. You're along for the ride. If something comes up, we might pause midway through, and then you'll continue afterwards. But, which means I'm going to do a little intro of how the game plays. We're going to start playing. It's going to feel very much like my normal stuff, except if you printed it out, you can play along with us. And hopefully there's some folks in the chat who know the game and who will be able to answer questions. Boy.
Yes.
Maybe we'll try and make a pause halfway through and see if there are any questions. I'm not quite sure. We'll figure something out. But anyway, we got to go because my mom's cardiologist is a busy lady and she is tough to see. So that is my highest priority today. All right, so let me get over here. Okay, you're ready to go, Ruel?
I'm good to go.
Okay, chat, you ready to go? Oh, wait, no, we did promise. We can't go into battle without first going into battle. So.
Yeah.
Battle Royale. All
Good
righty,
luck, everybody. Go get them.
Go get them. I know. In the crowd, a first-time battler, Priscilla. She was very excited about just having done some customization. Let's see how. Oh, look at Priscilla with the little heart and the. Oh, that is adorable with a lollipop. Nice. Priscilla, don't bring a lollipop to a battle royale. I don't know how far, but the first thing she does is stabs me in the back. Look at that. And Cabbage King is chasing Priscilla. Priscilla is right in the middle of it. Oh, she's down to only 30% life. She just has it in for me. She's taking me out piece by piece. I finally turn around and strike back, and Priscilla makes a run for the edge, and I think she's not long for this whip, and she is gone. But you know what, Priscilla? You probably did more damage to me. We're both out. It is winding down, and I've got an early good feeling about Eris way over there on the edge of the screen. No one can even see him coming in and going with Soften Your Razor. Former winner Soften Your Razor brings Eris down, but now it's Eris and Cabbage King and Mantos. Cabbage King is out. Softening Mantos. Eris, if you get that health pack, you win it. Oh, Eris gets the health pack. Will Mantos get the health? Whoa! This is right down to the ends. Both of them 50%. It could go either way. It's a bunch of random numbers for people who don't know what's actually happening. Nobody has any control. Oh, man. Eris, it looks like it's trouble. Mantos might have it in the bag. They're taking a break. This is we're doing this earlier than normal. Normally there's 70 or 80 people. So, Oh, Eris, you turned your back. What? Somebody jumps in the last second.
Who's that?
I think.
What was that?
Eris! How did you do it?
Eris!
Well played. I thought you were doomed. Wow. I thought Mantos had you. Especially when you ran away, but you lured them into a trap. Well done. Okay, very cool.
That was weird too. It looked like someone popped up there for a second.
That was just another subscriber who must have joined the stream midway through. And apparently the system is not smart enough to have people jump into the fight midway through, but is also not smart enough to not make them appear like they should. Because he appeared and then just immediately disappeared, whoever it was.
Yeah.
So that must have been somebody who was a little late to the party. I don't know what you're woohooing. I guess you could be woohooing taking me down, Priscilla, because you had it in for me. You were just chasing me all over the place, to your own detriment, as it happened. I don't know that you've earned that big, wonderful heart floating over your head, but still... All's fair in Battle Royale, and that was a good one. And Fem Sensei is deploying the hugs, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yes, and everyone is regenerated for getting ready for another great episode here. Yes, worthy of a celebration. Fem Sensei, you are correct.
All right, cool. Well, then we are ready to go. I've already got the warning for people who show up late that we are, in the middle of a show. So let's get to it, Pruitt. And hopefully I remember how to play this game. I played it a couple of days ago with Jen for the first time, and it was pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward.
It's straightforward, yeah. And I got the rules up on my screen just in case.
Cool. Alrighty then. Yeah. Clearing the old throat. All right. Hey everybody, today Rahdo runs through Isle of Cats, Explore, and Draw. But before I get going, please turn your subtitles on to the Klingon channel so that when I make rules goofs, you'll know what they are. And if you've done that, well then welcome to the Isle of Cats! Where is it? I have yet to deal the cards that will become the Isle of Cats, because we got a little bit of setup to do for this very special run-through. But before we get to the game, let's say hello to my special co-host today, Rel Gaviola. Hey man, how you doing?
Good, Richard. Happy to be here. I'm ready to load up my boat with a bunch of kitty cats.
We must save the cats! The Isle of Cats, folks, is under attack. There is an evil pirate ship coming. It will be here in 7 days, i.e. in 7 rounds. And during this countdown, we are trying to rescue as many adorable kittens and get as much great treasure as possible. And here's what makes this really special. Yes, having Ruel along for the ride is special because we're doing our monthly RvR, Rahdo versus Ruel show. We're streaming this live. You're maybe watching this later on YouTube. But here's the fun part. Go check out the links in the show notes because you can download a black and white print and play version of this board and you will be able to play along with us. Which means, well, chances are you're probably going to beat our score, but we'll see how it goes. I'll explain how to play. We're going to play a whole game from start to finish. And download, print out, let us know how you did or how much better you did than us. Although, maybe if you didn't do as well, definitely make those comments so we can feel a little bit better about our ultimate performance. Okay, so to set the game up, everybody gets their own ship. And it's interesting. The game comes. These are, what do you call them? Dry erase. And they have different layouts. Every one of them has a different layout of rats and a different layout of how the treasure maps work, which is really surprising to me. Ruel and I both chosen the same one, and this is the same layout you'll get if you download the black and white to play along with us. So if you download that, we'll all be playing on the same board. And I've got this big old deck of cards that I've shuffled and another big deck of cards. We've got the timer, and I have... what is this? 6 different colored pens. But every player who sits around the table has one. This game comes with tons of pens. Pens. Colored pens for everybody. Now, you don't need colored pens. You can just do this with a pencil or a black Sharpie or whatever. You can just use symbols instead of colors. I will do that to represent what it's like in case you, maybe these run out of ink or maybe you have some colorblind issues or whatever. But anyway, so I got my pens, we got the timer, I've got my boat, and now we have to set up the Isle of Cats. We're going to play through 7 days, and each day there is a specific layout of cards that come from these 2 decks. And I'm just keeping it right off screen. Here's a little reminder of how I have to do the layout because it's a bit funky. All right, so there we go. So those are all the cats that show up. And this deck is the lessons that we can learn while trying to rescue the cats. So there's generally treasure or objectives, i.e. lesson cards, or various and sundry special things that show up. All right, so this is what we've got going on the first day. And this is a bingo style game, folks, which means everybody simultaneously will pick one column and take everything out of that column and transfer it over to their boat. If you pick out cats, these are little polyomino Tetris type shapes. You will transfer those cats to your boat. If you pick out treasure, you'll transfer the treasure over the boat. If you pick out an objective, what you'll do is you will mark on your special little menu of all the different objectives or lessons that this is a way you can score points at the end of the game if you fulfill whatever it is. And if you printed out the black and white, the boat and this list are on the same thing. Me and Ruel, we both have it off to the side. So, there are a few extra things to bear in mind as well. On a normal turn, you're just going to pick a column and you're going to grab all the stuff out of that. Then we wipe all this away, we go on to the next day, and I set up the next section of the Isle of Cats. But each of us, all of us, have access to 5 special powers. And over the course of the game, you can use 3 of them. Now they are choose another card from another column. So if I want to use that power, I can say, hey, this column plus this card over here. There is choose one card from each row instead of column. So instead of being all one column, I can say, yeah, I'll do that one and that one and that one. One from each row. There is choose a row instead of a column, which means I get 4 cards instead of 3. There is draw a cat twice. So if I end up getting this cat and I want to put 2 of them down, hey, I could use that power and put 2 of them. I can only do it once per. I can only use one of these powers per turn, and then draw your next treasure twice. If I get this big, huge treasure chest, I might want to use this power and get a duplicate of it. So those are the powers you can use. You can use once per turn, 3 over the course of the game. But Ruel, what are we trying to do? We're trying to save these cats. And there's a nice summary here of how we score everything. Normally, I wouldn't do this right up front, but if you're playing along with me, you need to know what you're trying to do. You are trying to get groups of blue, green, orange, purple, and red cats. The more, like if I ended up getting multiple purple cats and I put them next to each other, 2 purple cats is not enough. A family has to have at least 3 matching color cats adjacent to it. And if you can do that, that's 8 points for a size 3 family. Size 6 family, 6 matching color cats adjacent to each other, in like a big chain of cats, there's 20 points. 40 points if you can get 10 cats, one super huge family together. So families are a big chunk of your points. every rare treasure you get. And right now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rare treasures. Rare treasures are these ones that are size 4 or 5. If you end up getting this card, you can get a rare treasure, which is worth 3 points, or you can get 2 common treasures, which aren't worth points, but help you fill in all those tough little spots. Because believe me, you will have a hard time. Because look at the shape of all these polyomino pieces. These cats are crazy. So, the rare treasures, there were 3 apiece. The lessons, you tally up all the points you got from all the lesson cards. Remember, we have one of them on display right now. The get 12 points if you have no empty spaces on the outskirts. If there are no empty spaces anywhere on the outskirt of your boat, get 12 points. That might be an objective you want to follow, which means you would pick this column, which means you get that cat, and you'd be trying to achieve this goal before the end of the game. And let's see. Oh, and then finally, every rat that you have not covered up, you got to cover up these rats, either with treasures or with cats. Every rat is -1 point. Every room, because you can see, this is a room, this is a room, this is a room, a room, a room, a little tiny room, and then there's this big room here. Every one of those rooms, and this is like kind of the upper deck, but it's still considered a room. Every one of these rooms that you have not 100% filled up with cats or treasure loses you 5 points. So that's it, folks. That's what we're trying to do. Ruel is an old hand at this game, so he probably already knows what he wants. Me, I'm going for it. I am definitely taking this column, which means I will mark down that I am doing objective 22. And if I fail to do it, nothing bad happens. It just means, hey, that's one less cat I got. I kind of wasted a turn. So now I want to make sure my outskirts are completely covered. And then the other thing I need to do is draw this lovely red cat and this lovely orange cat. Although they look kind of yellow, but the game calls them orange because it comes with an orange pen. Right. Did I miss anything, Ruel? Did that all make sense?
No, you're good. The only thing I would mention is if you cover one of the treasure maps with a cat that's a similar color. You want to explain that one?
Thank you. Yes. You will notice, folks, there are little treasure maps. A blue one, B for blue, P for purple, R for red, O for orange, G for green. If I put a green cat drawn over the top of this, then I get a bonus treasure. What is a bonus treasure, you ask? Doesn't it show? Oh, yeah. It shows it right here on our little timer card. But that's terrible. Let me turn off the green screen effect. Yeah. So, a size 1, a size 2, a size 3, a 1x3, or this little size 3, which is a bend, a little, it's kind of like a little C. You can put a common treasure. These are the 3 shapes of common treasure. You can put one of them in your boat. So it's like you get an extra tile for free if you cover the orange treasure map with an orange cat. There's one more thing I forgot to mention that's very important. Remember, I'm already trying to figure out where I'm going to put this red cat. The first cat I put can go any place. But every cat I place afterwards must be somehow touching a cat or a treasure that's already on the ship. So once I pick one place, that's where I'm starting out. That's where I'm spreading from, and everything is going to spread from there. Alrighty, let's go. Let's save these cats.
Just to clarify.
But wait, there's something more.
Just one thing on the touching another cat rule. It has to be orthogonally adjacent, so edges have to line up. Diagonals do not count.
Correct. No diagonals. And in the world of board games, we all know this. Diagonals are verboten. Okay, so I'm sorry. Put this back. I've got this cat. I'm looking at my boat sideways, but I know what I want to do. I want this red cat to cover this red treasure chest so I can start getting some extra treasure right off the bat. So, but that is, oh my gosh, that is positioned so terribly. I'm going to have to be so wasteful. Oh, that's horrible. All right, let's think about this yellow cat for a second, or this orange cat. Is that going to be any better? Oh man, those are both terrible. What is wrong with these cats? All right. Oh, and that's the other thing too. Once I put this orange cat over here to get the orange treasure chest, my red cat will have to be way over here, 1,000,000 miles away from this red, because oh no! Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my mind. To heck with that column. I don't like that column at all. That's problematic. So although what I could do is, I could say, use my special power to say, oh, I want this, but then, or I could use the special power that says, hey, I want this column, but then I want one extra card. Oh, I'm doing that. Okay,
Oh,
folks.
nice.
Yes, okay. So remember, I only have 5 of these powers. I am going to basically, which one is it? Choose a card from any other column. So I've used up this power. I cannot use it again. This is my column of preference because look at that. It's got 2 purples.
Hey, that's the one I want to do.
Yep, I can start making a purple family here. And then I will jump over here and grab this extra thing, which I might regret later. In all things being equal, you want to save these for later on in the game when you're backed up against the wall and you need a special power. I might regret this later, but for now, let me get out my purple pen.
And just to verify, those. So I also wanted the leftmost column.
Yeah.
We have those 2 cats. Are they both purple?
They are both purple. Folks, Ruel is colorblind, and so this is an extra concern he has. If you look really, really closely, there's like different patterns on the tails to represent the different colors. But when I get to the final thoughts, one of the things I'll mention is it was a real shame there just wasn't like a star and a plus and a circle and a square and a smiley, something like that. But you're doing okay otherwise, right, Ruel?
Yeah, I do like the fact that they have the different styles of cat for each color. You can tell like the purple cats look one way, the yellow cats look a different way, and so forth. It's just we're playing this over Discord right now, so it's a little hard for me to.
Of course, because you're looking at my view in a window, kind of a thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm putting this purple over here. You will notice I didn't actually cover up my purple map. Oh no! And by the way, so I've got purple. You can see it's purple, but I'm still going to write a big old P for purple in here, just as a reminder. This is a purple cat, because that's the thing. You could, provided you can make out the tail markings, you can play this even if you're colorblind. I think there's actually headdress, different head things as well. They've got right.
Yep.
If I recall.
You're right.
Anyway, so that's my purple.
The tail markings. Nice.
And I did this because look at this. I mirrored the result. It's like this, but I kind of mirrored it because you can mirror or you can rotate however you want. And that fit this space perfectly. Because remember, you got to fill up all your rooms. Now, this other one has to touch. So let's have this one go off this way. Bip, bop, bip, bop. So it comes around like this. Bip, bop, bip, bop, bip. That's another purple kitty cat. All right, and boom, I just got a purple kitty cat on this purple map, which means I can do a regular treasure, a 1x1, a 1x2, a 1x3, or a little C. But I still have to extend from here. I don't know what I want to do. I would rather get that treasure later when I know I've got some tiny little hole I need to fill. But since I don't know for now, I'm just going to go on ahead and say I'm going to do, I'll do a 1x2, or I'll do the little C one. And I'll put it here. Oh, but I'm supposed to use a black pen to represent the treasure. Again, you don't need to. All right, so I just got rid of a rat. Hooray! And now I'm reaching closer to be able to get over to this room because ultimately I want to get orange cats over here. So that's helping me go a little bit. I'm just going to put a little T for treasure. It's interesting. The game says to put a C for a common treasure, which is what these small things are, or an R for a rare treasure, which are actually worth points. The problem is you might be using the letter R for the red cats. So I like doing lowercase and uppercase T. Uppercase T for a rare treasure and lowercase t for a common treasure. So that's a common treasure right there. And now I have also used my power, so I jumped over there, and that gave me number 22. So I'm still trying to fill up every empty space on the edge of my boat. Phew, that was a big first turn, but there was a lot to explain.
Yeah. Quick question on the leftmost column that I chose the T at the top there. Is that a rare treasure or a common treasure?
Let's talk about that. This is either one rare treasure, and you can tell the rare treasures because they're kind of yellowish tinged, but the better way you can tell the rare treasures is because they're all size 4 or size 5. So this is a biggie. This is a 4 or 5. That means it's a rare treasure. If they're smaller than that, if they're 1, 2, or 3 squares big, that means they're common treasures. So you could choose one rare treasure, which is worth 3 points, or 2 common treasures, which aren't worth anything, but help you fill in those little pesky holes all over the place.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Over here, this is a rare treasure or another rare treasure. This is a rare treasure or 2 common treasures. This is an orange cat, purple, red. Oh, I didn't mention, so much to mention. This is an Oshox cat. This, and you can always spot them because they have this banner around them, the dark border. These are wild. You put it down in this shape, and it could be any color cat you want, which is a real lifesaver sometimes. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready, Ruel, to move on to round 2?
I am.
Okay,
Round
well,
2.
folks, if you are not ready, you can pause. You know what else I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to, after we're done, I'm going to have to put little chapter marks on the YouTube video so people who know how to play can just skip to turn 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I will do that later because right now we're playing. Everybody, say goodbye to day 1. The pirates are getting closer, and I've got to do another new layout. And now this one should go a little bit faster because we're not trying to explain how everything works. Okay. Oh, let's see. All right. Yeah, that was a green, and then another green over here, and then 3 green cat cards on the bottom, and then fill up the rest of the spaces with lesson cards. Okay. We have 2 new objectives to choose from. 2 points per rare treasure. So all of a sudden, if you pick this column or get this card some other way using a special power, every one of your rare treasures is worth 5 points instead of 3. So that's very nice. And let's see. This one, 9 points if you have 3 different colored cats. So once you've got, I've got purple. I could maybe go for that, especially since, hey, there's another purple here. Oh, do I go for that? That's really I'm going to regret that later. But there is a purple.
And that's tough because it has to be exactly 3 different
Exactly,
cats.
yeah. So, if I do that, and it's for 9 points, that could win me the game. Getting, 50 to 70 points is pretty good. Getting up into the 80s or 90s is like legendary. Right, do I want to go for that? Or do I want to come over here? Look at this. These are both Oshoxes. I can just get 3 purples.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I have to do that and just keep on pushing my purple family and try to fill these rooms in. Because remember, folks, the bigger the family of a given color, the more points you get. Wow, that's a big deal.
What about the rightmost column? What color are those cats?
This is an Oshax. You can tell because of the border. This is a blue. And this is obviously an objective.
Yeah.
Right.
I want that objective. Okay.
Well, you could grab this row, but then you're getting 3 different color cats. That's going to be tough to do.
Yeah. No, I'm going to take that rightmost.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab this.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Because I only have 2 more specials I can do. So I'm going to make both of these purple, and so it's just going to be a huge purple family. And I want to do this as efficiently as possible to fill in this room and get these mice. So what is going to be the best way to do that? Oh my gosh, these are such ridiculously complex cats. That's always been the thing about Isle of Cats is you can really start burning your brain about how to best use. Look at this thing. Look at that cat. Cats, they always stretch to fill the space they are in, apparently. Wow. All right, so if I do that, okay, I can squeeze that in there. Right, and that means, so if I go like that. All right, so all right, then that would be there. Okay, I am going to take this cat, and I'm going to draw it like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Or 1, 2, 3. Oh, I went too far. The nice thing about the real game, dry erase markers, very easy to fix dumb mistakes like that. So that's a purple. That's a hard to read purple. Let's make this a little bit bigger so I can see that is a purple. All right, so that's that one. That fit that area quite nicely. And now let's have this one. That fits beautifully. It's like I planned it. And boom, I'm taking out 2 mice. My purple family is getting bigger. And then I've got that other crazy shape. All right, so I did that one. All right, so this one. What am I going to do with you? All right, how far are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's do this. All right, so let's go like this. Bippity boppity boop. I'm just going to play it as it's drawn because I cannot visualize trying to rotate that thing.
Yeah.
All right. So look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this gigantic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 family fat. I almost feel like I could pull this off, but I can't pick everything.
Wow.
All right, did I get that right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did. Look at that. And this room is almost
Very nice.
full. That's going to be 5 points. Now, here's a pro tip, folks. You want to fill all these rooms in to not lose the 5 points. Filling in this big, gigantic deck is super hard. I mean, you'd have to really focus on it. And so instead, I'm trying to fill in as few spaces as possible. These are kind of wasted because I'm never going to fill in this entire thing, but I do still have to have some cats stretch into the other room so I can expand here. But now I want green to go up towards there. I want red to come down towards there. I need something to go up there so I can get to my orange. I need my blue over there. All right. So I chose this. Which one did you go for, Will?
The right column. So right column, I have that less than 2 points for a rare, so now my rares are worth 5.
Let's take a look at you.
Yeah, and I marked it off on my little sheet here, so there's the number 5. And then the ones that I chose the Oshak, which is wild, and I made it purple so I could cover up this area and cover up a rat. And then I picked the blue one as well. And the blue one, if you notice here, it is
Boom!
blue map.
Yep.
So I get a free common treasure, which I use the little C to cover up more rats down here.
Yep. And I mean, that was going to be a tough little nook to fill. So well done. And I guess the nice thing about using a mechanical pencil.
No, it's a pen.
Brave man.
Yeah.
You could have brought a pencil. But I
live dangerously, friends. Yeah. I live dangerously.
You can tell the hardcore Rollin' Riders when they bring a pen to the table. So good luck to you. All righty.
Thank you.
Well, I believe we have finished the second day. We are on to the day 3. The pirates are getting closer. We say goodbye to all of that. And I put a little chapter marker to let people know they could have just fast forwarded here because they didn't have to hear all our jibber jabber. I mean, here's the thing, folks. You could play. I mean, this is going to stay up on YouTube for the next 1,000 years, which is a bit presumptuous. And so you could just keep on printing out more copies of the thing and just play over and over again, and you will see how every time you play it's going to be a different experience, different strategies you could follow, all the rest of it. Alrighty, so we're in day 3. What have we got? We got some new objectives or lessons. 10 points if you have no visible rats. If you take care of every rat, 10 bonus points. That's pretty nice. And hey, that's really great for me because the rats are always on the edge. I'm already trying to fill out all the edge spaces anyway. What else have we got? 1 point per common treasure. So all of a sudden, those common treasures are worth something. And 10 points if you have exactly 5 visible rats on your boat. So now that's interesting because if you have 5 visible rats on your boat, you're going to lose 5 points. But then so this is a net 5-point card if you take it. Unless you have some other card that gives you points for rats or who knows. There's all kinds of funky lessons. So don't be tricked. This is not 10 points. This is 5 points. But on the other hand, it kind of frees you up. If suddenly you don't have to worry about trying to track down every single rat in every single corner, maybe that means you can focus on other things if you went for that objective. And meanwhile, we've got a large, rare treasure or 2 common treasures, and we've got a red, a green, a purple, a green, a purple, a green, a blue, and an orange. All right. Boy.
Wow.
These are all good.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 point for treasure.
But for me, I'm thinking, hey, there's another purple. I can keep on pushing my purple dominance, and I could try to get this green over towards this green treasure map, and then I could go for hey, I don't have to get all the rats. But no, that is useless for me because I'm going to try to get every single rat on my boat because I already have the objective of clearing all. I mean, if I complete the other objective, I will have taken out almost every single rat. So okay, that's no good for me. So I really want to do this one, and this is a yellow or an orange, and I need to get oranges up here, a million miles away. But this one could. Oh, look at this! If I just had one more space, this would just go right up and take out all 5 of those rats.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
On the bottom row, I'm thinking about using my power. What color are those cats on the bottom row?
Purple, green, blue.
Okay, done. I'm going to use my special power to take a row instead of a column.
I'm thinking I might do it as well. I don't want to use all my special powers. I should save them. Oh, whoops, and I somehow erased it. I've already done one. I already did the choose a row and then one other thing. So that's gone. I just accidentally erased it. Boy.
Purple, green, blue. Ooh.
Oh. This cat. Why are you the wrong shape, cat? Okay. Yeah, I think I've got a plan. I think I'm going to use my second of... There's 5 powers. You can only use 3 of them. Thanks for the reminder, Will. I am going to use a row instead of a column also. I'm going to use this entire row. Yeah. Okay, so I get all of this stuff. Now, I could take the rare treasure for 3 points, but I think I want these common treasures because I've already got a goal. I mean, oh. But yeah, I'm going to take these common treasures. I'm going to put this little common right here with a lowercase t. And then I'll come back to the other one because look at this. This now fits. Oh, I got to get out my orange pen. Boom, I just got all of those, and now I want to keep on pushing this orange family up there to get that. All right, so I've still got all of this stuff I'm doing. So I'm going to do another purple cat, I'm going to do another treasure, and now I got this green cat. Let's look at that green cat first. All right, I want this green cat to cover this space. It's effectively a 3x3 with some holes cut out. I think the most efficient way I can use this and not waste space, because I'm never going to fill out would be to go, in my head, rotating it like that, to go like this. Yeah, there we go. I even wrote it wrong. There we go. So that is a beautiful green cat, and I just got another common treasure, and I'm almost filled up this room now. So I've still got this common treasure, and now one more common treasure because I got that. Where's my black pen? There it is. Okay. So I got 2 common treasures. What do I want to do? Now, I'm already getting to the spot where I do have some tough things to fill in. A common treasure. Yeah, okay. The bonus common treasure I got from this, I'm just going to make it a 1x3. And boom, I have filled this room. That's 5 points I won't lose. Using that common treasure there with no wastage. Because I don't really care about filling up this gigantic space. Because I'll never get the whole thing done. So, that was the thing I got. I've still got this common treasure. And I've still got that purple cat. What is the best way to use that purple cat? I don't want it to come down here too much because I really want to save this for a red family down there. Can this purple cat fit in? No, this purple cat is a pain in the butt.
Pain in the buttocks.
Yes. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Oh, that's so wasteful. Oh, come on, purple cat. Why you got to be like that? I could do it. Yeah, okay. I might never bother with reds at all. This purple cat is going to go like this. Right, let's see. It's 1, 2, 3. Because I'm mirroring it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. There we go. So that's that purple cat. Because it's touching this purple, so it's continuing to fill the family. All right, let's do that. Now, hopefully, I can still maybe get a red down here later on and get that red treasure chest. All right, so, and with that in mind, so I did that, I did that, I did that, I did the little one. I have not done this one yet. So circling back around, I think the obvious thing to do is use this other and try to start filling this room in. Oh man, if I could only get that red, it could fit there perfectly! Oh! But I can only use 1 power per turn, so I can't, there's no way I can get that red.
Yep.
Oh,
and
that's
you can only
painful.
use 3 powers in the game.
Yep. All right, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to leave this be. You know what? Oh, I'm just going to try and be more super efficient. That is just going to fill this space here. T. And now I can start spreading blue off in that direction. And I've almost now filled that room. Okay, I am done, Ruel. That was a very complicated turn.
Yeah.
How are you
decisions doing? Always.
Let's take a look at you.
I'm good to go. So
what did you do?
Board. What I did, I used my special power to take the bottom row. So
okay.
I got 3 cats and 1 lesson. And the lesson that I got, or no, not a lesson. Was it a lesson? What was it?
Well, we need to go back and look, don't we?
Yeah, it was a lesson.
It was lesson number 2.
Yeah, 1 point per common treasure.
Okay.
And going back to my board, the cats that I got were the purple one, which I extended here, and then the green one, which allowed me to cover up a green map. So with the green map, I used a common to fill in this one. I covered a rat. And then I finally had the blue one here to cover a bunch of rats there. And that's it.
Nice. All right. Okay. Folks, like over half a year ago, Ruel had a prototype of this. And he did a live stream on Twitch with his wife, Michelle. I don't know if we should spoil the outcome of that. But it lives in infamy. Let's just say Ruel is looking for vindication. Ruel is looking to make a comeback.
Yeah, Michelle always kills me at this game. The spoiler alert, that's it right there. She always kills me at this game. But it's so much fun. I love it.
Okay, cool. Well, that was that one. Let's move on to day 4. We are halfway through the game, and the pirates are getting closer. All right, let's go on ahead and get some new cats to save. And that one goes there, 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 and there, and there. All right, there we go. And then we have some more lessons, more very important lessons. 3 points per family.
Ooh.
The exact opposite of that other one that wanted you to limit yourself to only 3 families. Now you want tons of families. Even tiny families can be worthwhile. 2 points per lonely cat on your board. And if you look closely, a lonely cat is a cat not touching any other cat of the same color. You don't want to do that to your cats.
That's sad.
Yep, and then we have the opposite one, 8 points if you have exactly 4 blues and 4 greens. This is the kind of thing I needed to know about this in round 1. I don't
Pretty
think this is
much,
happening for me
yeah.
at all. I mean, you have to work towards that one. All right, and who knows, folks? Maybe somewhere out there you're playing it, and you're like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Or you're playing this for the 3rd time because in round 4 this card came up. I was building for him from the get-go, so I can beat 100 points or something like that. All right, what do we got? We've got a double rare treasure, 2 common treasures, or a purple cat. This, by the way, is a card from a bonus promo that I don't know comes in the base box, where you can choose between cats and treasures. You can see it's yellow or green, the outline of the card. Right, so this is a blue. We've got any 2. These are, folks, this is the 4 sizes of common treasures. Pick any 2. All right, could you pick the same one twice, do you suppose? That's an interesting question. I would assume that's any 2 could be that one and that one.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
Right.
any 2.
We got a little red cat over here. We got an orange cat or 2 common treasures. We got a blue cat. We got a red cat. We got a purple cat. And then a whole bunch of lessons. And let the crunching begin. And I'm thinking, okay, I could get that red cat in there, and I could get another treasure. Yeah, okay. So I'm doing that, which means either I use my last special power, or I say, to heck with it, I'm going with that row, this column, I'm going with that column. This will give me a lot of freedom to fill in holes that I'm starting to create. It'll give me that red cat, which will give me another treasure. So that one wasn't too hard. This red cat goes a little something like this. And you know what? It's going to be a lonely cat, I'm afraid. And I won't get any benefit for its being lonely. So it's not going to do anything for me other than, boom, I just got another common treasure. So I've got 1, 2, 3 common treasures I can place. Or it could be 5 common treasures, or I could get my orange cat going. And I could get my orange cat working my way up to that orange up there, which I think I want to do. So I've done that one. I'm doing this one. I'm not taking the treasures. I got plenty more. I'm taking that one. And look at this. I've now got a size 2 orange family. It needs to be size 3. And now, any 2 of these... Well, it's really any 3 of these, because I got that treasure over there. So, any 3. I got a lot of holes to fill. Let's start dealing with this room, because remember, I've got my objective of completely surrounding the entire boat. So I've got to fill every little hole. So, I've got 3 commons. I'll do one here. That's a lowercase t. I'll do one here. Fill in that hole. Lowercase t. And you know what? I'm just going to do one right here. Fill in this hole with a size 2. Because remember, there's the size 2 option. Although, you know what the heck? Let's go ahead and make this one a little bit fancier. Let's go like that, even though I don't need to fill out. And that's a lowercase t. All right. So I'm done. Well, that was a quick round for me. How about you?
That was fast. I'm just about done. Let me see. I'm taking the far left corner, far left column. So
Okay.
what I did was I took a blue one to go here to connect my blue family. I also took that purple square one, that square cat here, so I can connect all my purples here.
Oh,
And
the
then
long
now-
lost family is reunited.
Yes, they've reunited.
The prodigal
And then
cat
now
returned.
I have a rare treasure that I need to select. I'm either going to take the cross one or the L one.
Yeah.
I feel like, let me
Oh,
see,
down
on
here,
the
yeah.
bottom left corner there. Let us take, so it has to touch another cat that's been previously placed, unfortunately. Ugh. Okay, I am going to take L here. Yeah, I'm going to do the L rare treasure on the right side of this boat so I can start getting closer to the orange.
I can't
and
believe I only
cover
have one lesson so far.
And I cover one rat. Okay. And I am done for that
Okay.
round.
Well, folks, if you're not done, pause, give it some more thought, because we're moving on to the pirate. Okay, where it's, the pirate's gotten even closer. All this stuff, I'm just sliding off into a gigantic, huge mess of cards over off to the side, which we will not concern ourselves with right now. Okay, bringing out the new cats. Cat, 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 cat. Lessons. Lesson.
Did you take that last lesson, the lonely cat one?
Did you?
No, I was wondering if you did.
No, I did not. No, I didn't. I made a lonely cat. Look, I mean, this red is probably... I mean, maybe this red will get lucky and get a friend. Maybe. I create a lonely cat, and then I don't even get anything for it, is basically what I was lamenting.
I was going to say, I feel like we should call that card the Stray Cat Strut card. Oh. Boom. Done.
And then perhaps we can have a Zoot Suit Riot while we're at it. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Folks, you do not want to be around when Noel and I get together and it's just nothing but nonstop 80s, 90s, 70s song pop culture references. Right. Okay. Let's see. We've got several new lessons. 7 points if you've covered exactly 3 treasure maps. And now this is a bit misleading because, well, first of all, I believe there's 5, right? There's 1 for each color. So that means you have to leave 2 uncovered. That means you have to have 2 rooms that you will not fill. And so that's 10 points you're losing. Now, the chances are, unless it's your number one thing, you're not going to fill all these rooms anyway. Filling this big monster room, that'd have to be your whole goal to ensure you don't get any negative points. So the question is, if you think you're not going to fill another room, then you want to make sure, then this is great. Because, hey, 2 rooms I didn't fill. Make sure you didn't get those 2 treasures, or those treasure maps in those rooms, and you'll get something out of this. So, this is a tricky one. 7 points if you have exactly 4 families. This is a lonely cat, no family. So far, I've only got 1 family, so that's not interesting to me.
Oh, wow.
4 points per family of 4 or more. So, if you get huge families, this one's nice. Okay, and then what else do we have? Alrighty, Ruel. We have got, from the bottom up, we've got a red, and these little ones, these are kittens. We've got a little blue and an orange kitten. Nice. We've got a green, an orange, a green, a blue, a purple, and these are both rare treasures, the big treasures, which are worth 3 points apiece. Okay. Right. Okay. Doke. Ooh. I kind of like... Oh, no. Shoot. I'm tempted to use my last power, Ruel.
Really?
But I feel that's a very foolish move
right now.
when we still got half the game to go, and things are getting tighter by the second.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting. Oh.
On the right column, what is the color of cat in the middle there?
That is a green kitty cat.
Green kitty cat. Thank you.
No problem. I guess I could write on them. Could be a big G right here, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it. You're good. You're good. Okay.
All right. So neither of these reds can make nice with that. So I think but I do still have to fill in these spaces. I got to fill in every freaking space. Oh my gosh, what have I done? There's no way I'm going to have 4 families. I'm kind of thinking about this T to extend this green over here, and then that'll let this blue reach the blue and a red that's pretty much dead to me because I can't quite squeeze it in around this corner. I could put it up here with the hopes of maybe it getting connected to this one. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm going for this column. Here we go. Here we giggity go. I'm going to have my second green cat. I'm going to flip it. That's a green, and I've gotten, right. So, one more green, and I've got a green family. But now, let's get that blue. And let's go on ahead and go like this. All right. 3 rats taken out, and I get another common treasure. Nice. And I don't know what to do with you. All right, I come back to the common treasure. Must remember. Black pen, got to do that common treasure. What am I going to do with you? Am I going to do this? Yeah, let's do this. All right, I'm going to rotate this and go like this. And so now I finished that room. I just got a single common will take care of this and take care of that room and take care of those rats. Hopefully a 1x3. Oh, a red kitten. If a red kitten like that would be perfect. I'm not liking my chances though. All right. Oh. So I got that. But I also got the map, so I need to do one more common treasure. Oh. Ruel, do I wait for a red kitten that will never show up, or do I just fill this space in now?
Do you have any other powers left, or
I have one more power, which is I've still got the draw a given cat twice, draw a given treasure twice, and I've got choose one card from each row, so I can still have a really chock-a-block everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if a red kitten comes out, I can get it.
Okay.
But
the old push your luck.
Did the red kitten already come out? There's like 50,000 cards over here. I don't know. I feel like there haven't been any kittens because I would have mentioned, oh, they're so adorable. They're kittens earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I've got another hole to fill right here, and that needs a 1x1. Okay, so my comment's just going to go right there. Which means I'm going to go for it. I'm looking for that red kitten. The red kitten in my dreams.
Good luck.
Thanks. Somehow I don't feel that was genuine. All right, are you ready to go? How's your ship filling up?
Okay, so on my turn, I did my one of my special powers, draw your next treasure twice.
Oh, okay.
So I drew the rare treasure, this one here, twice, because
6
I
points.
have the lesson here. I get 2 additional points per rare treasure, so I want 5 points each. And then I drew a green cat here to start a family of green cats here. And then finally, I took the other lesson. I took that lesson. 4 points per family of 4 cats on board. I have 1 family here that's 4, and then I have a 3 here that hopefully I'll get another.
So you're
blue,
pretty confident, yeah.
I am confident.
Interesting how you also draw directly on the grid lines. Which means then you have to feel like, oh, I got to fill in the spaces because it's very easy to say, oh, is that space filled or not?
Yeah.
Whereas me, I just end up making my boat look like it's got a whole bunch of spaghetti noodles.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm drawing within the lines. All right. But anyway, that's it. Only 2 more rounds, 2 more days until the pirates arrive. And hopefully we have saved all the cats. It's impossible. Do you see how thick this deck is? I'm just looking for that red kitten. Red kitten.
I need a green. I need a green or a blue.
There's a green.
Green or a blue, please. Yes.
There's another green.
All right. Looks like that column.
There's a blue.
Ooh.
There's a blue.
This is like the draw.
The wrong size red kitten! Oh, no! But, I can't squeeze it.
No.
Oh, that is so close. I did not specify which kitten I wanted when I was calling to the Isle of Cats gods. There was a miscommunication. Oh, no. All right, so what do we got?
No.
Alrighty, some new lessons. 8 points if you have exactly 4 purple and 4 red. I've got more purple and less red, so that's dead to me. Yep. 7 points if every cat on your boat is part of a family. Oh, that's cool. And man, I could almost pull that off if I could get, except for the wrong kitten showed up. Kitten. Right. And 7 points if you have at least 2 treasures touching a visible rat. That's an interesting one. That means you have to keep 1 rat uncovered. And then purposely put 2 different treasures next to it so that you can make a rich rat, I guess. Because that's a thing. Maybe a fat cat wants to eat a really fat rat after it's gorged itself on all the goods it can buy with treasures. All right, and so do you have any color questions?
Just to verify, the left column, green, green, blue.
You got it, sir.
I'm taking it.
All right. Ugh. Shoot. Oh, that is killing me about that kitten. What are the chances of that? Oh, so, it will do me no good. I should really just put a common in there. And I'm running out of time to do common treasures as well. Now, I'm going to get one more common when I cover this orange. And that's why my fallback is, if I just cover this with an orange cat, then I will be able to fill this in, and I just won't have a red family. And I'm just hoping. So I'm trying to push this off in the off chance, because here's all the cards that are left. But it's just these and one more set. So what are the chances the other red kitten is here? I think the chances are what we like to call nil.
Yep. Or as they used to say, the chances are slim and none, and Slim just left town.
I've never heard that, and I love it.
No. Thank you. It's from the legendary Lakers announcer Chick Hearn. Rest in peace. He used to say that when the Lakers were well out in front of the lead there. Green. Okay, green.
I'm really terrified, too. I'm running out of time to fill my entire outskirts. Shoot.
Okay, I can't do this.
That is not good.
My first mistake. I cannot do that one.
I'm terrified now, Ruel.
This... The end of this game came a lot quicker than I
I know.
wanted.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't notice, this is a wild down here. This is in another one of the Oshak's cats. Again, you can tell from the brown
Oh, okay.
outline. So that's what color are you? Whatever color you want me to be, baby, says that cat in an entirely inappropriate, seductive approach. I don't know where we're going with that. I've been on this
I
boat
thought this was
with
a
too many cats for
family-friendly
too long,
stream.
apparently. Okay. Right, okay, blue, continuing this, getting up there, and then a couple of greens, and these greens just splaying out in here, not helping me at all, but giving me a big, nice size 4 green family, which means I go from nothing for those greens to 11 for those greens. That makes a lot of what we like to call sense. But what if this is my last chance to get an orange? Because maybe no oranges will come out on the last round, and which means I won't get that, which means I won't get that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man.
Yep.
Oh.
Can I do this blue here?
So I take this little guy, and then I get some cats that don't really do me any good, and an objective that definitely won't do me any good. And I can't do this because this is completely at odds with my completely enclosed all the outskirts. If I leave one of these last rats, so that's no good. So do I now use my other power of take from any column I want? Or do I use the power? Oh! Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. I can only use one power per turn. No, I only have one power left. I could use do the same cat twice, and I could get 2 of these little red kittens. And then I could fill it in.
Oh. Okay.
But this is a waste, and that's not really... Well, no, that's not bad. That kind of helps. But that means I give up my last treasure. Oh my gosh, that's so dangerous. But it could help over there. Wow. Okay. No, I can't do it, but I must do it. I'm going to do it. Using my last power. This is the most ridiculous thing. If Frank, the designer of this game, ever watches this video, he is going to flip his lid when he sees somebody using a double to dig a second 1x1. So I am making a little red cat and a little red cat. And all of a sudden, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a size 4 family. And I got those. Now and now I need a size 1 treasure to complete this room so I don't lose points. Oh my gosh. And now I got to use this cat, which I can't. There's no way I can get this cat to the rest of the red family. So I just have to make the best use of it I can. And really, the best use is to come up here and do this. But that leaves a hole, and I'll never get this last orange treasure. And that's going to kill me. But if I do this, then I'm leaving a hole there. But this last treasure could fill that hole. And then I've just got this. All right, let's do that. This might be a terrible mistake, Ruel.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to save these cats.
Yeah, it's all about the cats. All right. That's going to be a very lonely cat. That just feels like a wrong, bad, terrible, awful, stupid move. I'm going to regret that, cat. All right, I'm done, and I've used all my powers, so I cannot use any more. How are you doing, sir?
I did the leftmost column, green, blue, so I have my blue one here to fill up this space. Unfortunately, I have this big L open. And then I also did the 2 green ones, so 1 green here, 1 green here, to extend my green family to 1, 2, 3, 4, which will help me with that goal that I just picked up that gives me an additional 4 points per family of cat of 4 or more.
Yep. That big open L, that's why I do my spaghetti, because you look at that and it's like, oh no, that's full too. It's a rat room, because there's a rat, and you think, but yep. Yeah, that's why you're doing all those little hatch marks to very clearly delineate what is an empty space. Very nice.
That is correct.
All right.
Okay.
Like a true pro. All right, that's it. And now I learned just how terrible that was so ridiculous. Taking these little 2 baby kittens. That was so dumb. You want to do that when you're doing some big gigantic cat that just fits perfectly and does a corner. That's when you use that power. And here we are, last day. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm so terrified, Ruel. All right, treasures, and then we've got 3 cats down here. All right, some orange did come out, so I can get that last orange treasure, but I haven't even looked beyond that. Oh, a double treasure, okay. Large or 2 rares, okay. Well, this is a lot of variety for the last day. And one last chance, one last lesson in the art of cat repair and maintenance. Right. Score your third largest family twice. Small print. In the
Ooh.
case of equal-sized families, the third largest family may be the same size as your family of the second largest. All right. My third largest family is probably going to be a lonely cat by itself, so that's no good for me, which means this column is dead to me. All right, there's a couple of oranges and 2 treasures. I think that is exactly what I need to finish, get this done, get in a proper size orange family. This treasure fills in that hole. I think it. And the size 3 kitten did not show up, by the way, for the record. Yeah, I think this is the one. Now, can these two things combine to use this space well? Right, so that can go there. Ah! And then that can go there. But then that leaves a hole. And let's see, if I get this, I have 2. Now I need to fill this hole with one of these, so I really only have one of these because this little thing right there is 5 points for me.
Are there any rare treasures out there?
No, all right, here's what we got. Commons. We got 2 rares to choose from, right?
Oh, down there? Okay.
Yeah, these are rares. This is a rare. These are 2 normals. This is any of these common ones. This is any of the, but only one. This is any 2 of these common ones. And then you want colors?
Ooh. No, I'm just looking at treasures this round.
But do you want to see just how adorable this little green kitten is?
Look how
and look at the little purple kitten. Look at them. Let's turn off the green screen so we can really admire them. Oh, look at them so much. I have to save these kittens. Except I'm going to completely ignore that. Wow, look at this. Look at this crazy Awshocks as a last-ditch effort to fill in a ton of space. Wow. Right. So I still think this is the way to go. Okay, to get that. All right. So how do I combine these 2 things? Back to cat maintenance. All right, so if I do that, right, that's okay. Oh, no, that's not okay. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to do my one objective. Oh, wait, no, but I am. I am, because I'm going to get the orange. All right. Well, okay, so this one, I feel like I can't spend out forever on this. It's got to be like that, because just look at that. All right, so that got me a treasure. So I've got 1 treasure, and I've got 2. So I really got any 3 commons. All right, so that was that, and now I've got a size 3 orange, so I'm happy about that. Now, what are you going to do? All right, that was that one. So what are you going to do? I was thinking it would come down like this. Oh, it can't, because 2 cats cannot occupy the same spot. Occupado. This red thing is going to kill me. I knew it was going to. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it won't go the other way either because this one's in the way. Oh no. If I go like that. All right, okay, this is so stupid. If I go like this. All right, so at least I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 size family. And now I've got any 2 of these plus 1 more. I've got 3 commons. So we're going to do a common right here, lowercase t, common right there, lowercase t, and a common right there, lowercase. No! 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 Oh!
No.
All right, so... All right, then, okay, this one did not happen. This is giving me 5 points for finishing this room. I'm going to lose 5 points for not finishing that room. But why? Because it's 12 points if I completely surround the ship. So that last one comes over here. Oh, but you know what? I'm not finishing this room anyway. So let's have this one not go there. That's one less wrap, but let's do this one. All right, so tiny one, tiny one, tiny one. Therefore, I filled this room. This room has 2 open spaces, but no! Again! What is happening? No, I can't. I can't do this. Wait, did I already do that one? No, I didn't. I needed that one. I needed this one, this one, this one, and this one. Right, okay, so again, it's not that one. That's it. Yeah, so once again, I don't know why I suddenly thought I could do it again. I still couldn't do it the first time. I could not do it the second time. Okay, but I did it. I did completely surround all of the walls, and just nobody talk about this hole. I kept teasing all these poor red cats. They thought they were going to get a lot of treasure. They did not. All right, I am done, and I am not happy. What about you?
I am not happy either. I've got a bunch of holes in my boat, but I did my final power, which was take 1 item from each row instead of taking a column.
Okay.
So I took the scoring ability, score your third largest family twice. And I also took the two rare treasures. I took this square
You
here
love
and
treasure.
this square here. I love the treasure. Apparently, I love the cats, but I love treasures more.
All right, hey, we're on screen. Let's tally it up because, folks, it is time to beat feet. The pirates, I think the Lord Pirate Vesh or something like that is his name, or Veshon or something like that. The pirate ship has pulled into port. If you want to save some more cats, too bad. They're gone.
They're gone.
And now it is time to read 'em and weep. And right, so
You're gonna be doing some weeping.
Yep, I imagine so. Let's see here. Families. My blue families. I have one lonely blue cat. That is 0. My green family. I have 2. That is 0. You have to have at least 3. My orange family. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 11 points. My purple family is my big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back when I was full of hope and optimism, Ruel, I got 6 cats, which is 20. And then my red family, somehow, I foolishly pulled it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 11.
Wow. Nice.
All right. Rare treasures. I do not have a single one. 0.
Wow.
Right. Lessons. I have 1 lesson, and I learned it well. I get 12 points. Right? Everything's covered on all of the outskirts. Yep. Alrighty. Rats that were uncovered. Wow, did I get every single rat? Yeah, I ate every rat. Those cats are very well fed. So, no negative points for rats, but negative rooms. -5, -10, -15. Ouch. -15. And, boy, I hate doing math in front of people, but I'll do it. 11 plus 11 is 22, 42, 54. Oh my gosh, Ruel. 54 minus 15 is 44. I believe my final score is a whopping 39. Name of my ship? Whatever.
The whatevs.
Yep. Now you may think that's just sour grapes, but actually I grew up on a 42-foot steel hull sailboat that my father built with his own hands. He taught himself to weld. The name of our ship that I spent my childhood on was the Whatever. It was our family boat.
Oh, was
so,
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So yeah, that's.
Cool.
I did not do the Whatever proud today. And how about you? What's your final score?
Okay, here's my final score. So blue families, I've got a family of 4 for 11 points. Green, another family of 4 for 11. Orange, I ignored. Purple, I had a family of 5 for 15. Red, nothing. I had 6 rare treasures, so that's 18
Mr.
points.
Moneybags, you were not here for the cats.
Yeah,
to
I'm
heck
all
with the
about
cats, you
treasures,
say.
apparently. And then my lessons on my lesson board here, I did 1, 2, 3, 4
Jeez
lessons.
Louise.
So extra point for common treasures plus 3, 12 extra points for rare treasures, 12 points for families of 4 or more, and then I got to score my third largest family twice, which was another 11. So this is 24, 27, 38. So 38 for lessons. I had 2 rats uncovered. But now the rooms. This is the one.
You go cry into your pretzels, pal.
I covered this one room here, I covered one room here. This one here. So 1, 2. How many rooms are there?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 rooms.
So I have left 5 rooms not covered.
Wow.
So -25. Okay. So let's do.
Well, okay,
math.
that softens the blow a little.
Yeah, so this is -27 total, and then 22 plus 15 is 37, plus 38, 38 plus 18 is 56, 37, 13, 93 minus 27 is 66.
66. All right, to 39.
GG, good game.
For the record, Ruel, This game is not called Isle of Treasure. What I want to know is, how many kittens did you save, huh? Some of us are actually out here trying to save the cats.
Yes, you actually care about the cats and kittens, and well done, sir. I did have a couple of families, but some of the other colored family, the red and the orange were ignored, unfortunately.
All right.
Oh my gosh, what a game.
Folks,
I love this game.
Oh, this is so great. Now, folks, if you would like to hear some final thoughts about the game, you can go on ahead and hit that I up in the top right corner of the screen or down in the show notes. In 5, 4. Oh, wait, before we go, well, thanks so much. Had a great time. Folks, post your scores. So somebody please score less than 39 points so I can feel redeemed in some way. But anyway, have a nice day, everybody. Talk to you later. So long. Bye-bye. Alrighty, there we go.
All right. Wow, that was fun.
Yep.
Well
that was a
done.
blast. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing was ridiculous. I knew it, but I saved.
It was
I found the
fun to watch.
one kitten, and then I dug around using my special power, and I saved it. I saved its twin. Did you save twin kittens? No, you did not.
I did not. You are truly the winner as far as saving kittens.
Yes, you just lined your
Are we
pockets.
doing on time? I know you got your appointment. Are you?
Yes.
Good to go?
Yeah. I can probably stick around. I would say for 15 more minutes. So hey, folks,
Okay,
we're back. Was anybody actually playing along with us? How did you do? If so, I see Kirsty D, 45 points. Quite happy to
Cabbage
beat
Knight.
Rahdo, she points out. Just rubbing the old salt in the wounds. Welcome to the party. That's cool. Hey, I can take solace in the fact that I can make other people feel good about themselves. So that's good too.
Yes.
It's funny. You got 66. That is the exact score I got the last time I played with Jen. When we played the other day.
Nice.
This is the second time I played.
Cool.
I played with Jen the other day. She got 71. I got 66. So
Okay.
I like to think I'm really tied with you, but just in another time and place.
I'm okay with that. It looks like Brenner, or no, not Brenner, Cabbage King scored 74.
Nice.
Whoa.
Now that's getting into the upper echelons. And honestly, until you revealed your rooms, I thought you were going to be plus 70. I thought you might have been even getting up to 80. But man,
I knew
you really
I was in trouble with those rooms.
your ship is Swiss cheese.
Yes.
Should have gone for some of those smaller treasures every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, once I got that rare treasure bonus, that lesson I had to go with.
Oh, whoops, that's wrong.
With the rare treasure. Whoops.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
That's from jumping. I was looking for other scores. 60 points. Is there a Discord? No, am I supposed to have a Discord? Well, am I supposed to have a Discord
Well,
now?
I have one, and Sophie Razor is a valued member of our Discord channel, and
oh, you mean it's on yours, right?
Yeah. So, Sophie Razor, I would love to see your final board. Go ahead and drop.
Oh,
it
yeah.
in the Discord.
So, folks, for folks who like me don't really know anything about Discord, Discord is kind of like it's an instant messenger crossed with video conferencing chat stuff, and then it's also crossed with online, forums. It has forums for everything. So Ruel has a forum, a Ruel Gaviola forum on Discord, where fans of his shows post their scores and pictures when they play along with him. Because you do play-alongs with the audience all the time. So, definitely download a copy of Discord and find Ruel and post your final score.
Thanks. And Cabbagekin loves this game so much. So do I.
It's great. Here's the deal. We were, in yesterday's R&R, the question came up. Roland Wrights versus their big brothers versus the big siblings. And we both fell on the big siblings. This makes me rethink that. This is so good.
Wow.
Do you like this
Really?
more or less than... Yeah, okay, there can be only one. Flash, there can be only one.
Wow.
This or the big cat.
Yeah, you know what? I still enjoy the big cat. I still enjoy the original a little more.
I'm not saying the big cat isn't amazing.
Yeah,
but
well, here's the thing. I just talked about Dinosaur Island, and I prefer the roll and write version of that game.
Yeah,
because that game takes so long to set up. I don't think this game takes quite as long to set up as Dinosaur
That's true.
Island.
I mean, it's just shuffle the decks, deal them out, get going really quick.
And put the polyominoes out. Yeah, not bad at all. But yeah, wonderful game.
Yeah, I mean, but this is, talk about fast. This is instant. Just shuffle these decks, and really, you don't even have to shuffle the decks. It's not like there's clumps of stuff. Instant setup, super easy to teach. And what are we missing? What we're missing from the big cat is, what do you call it? Resources, right?
The baskets, right? The little baskets. Of
there's a lot more complexity to that game.
Yeah.
Whereas this is just so pure. And but it still has, the thing that there's a lot of things about Isle of Cats that are impressive, but for me, the thing I love always most about it is just the cats. Those insanely complex polyomino pieces that I'm sure there must be some other games that have kind of pushed it that far, but not quite like this. Everybody kind of sticks to the tried and true Tetris shapes. Not this game.
Right.
And and the fact that everybody can just play along. Now here's a weird thing, Ruel. Sneak peek for my final thoughts. These, right? Every one of them is unique. One of them is the one I played on, which is the duplicate of the one that's the black and white, and you happen to have a color version of that. Here's what I don't understand. This is a unique layout of rats, and the what do you call it? The maps are always in the same spots. It's just the letters on the colors change. It's the same on both sides. Why isn't this considered the universal one? And every single one of these has this, which this is the same one as the black and white printout. It seems like every one of these should have a universal one and then a unique thing on the other side. So players can decide, hey, do you want everybody to have the exact same boat layout, or do you want everybody to have a unique boat layout?
Right.
I can't believe they missed that. This almost feels like it's a printing mistake. It feels like this was the intention. So that was really weird. And then again, I tried to set up, I tried to get this as close as I could, but you still struggled to be able to tell the difference sometimes, right?
Yeah,
Of the colors.
now having said that, in the real, when I have, so I just happen to have my cards here. It's easier for me to tell in real life.
That is
colors.
true.
I think it's just, it's just we're going over Discord and the color is a little off in my screen, but yeah, because I look at the tails like you had mentioned. I remember the tails are unique.
Well, that's
for each
okay.
color cat.
So somebody, you suffer the more common, right? The red-green, the color blindness is really common.
Yes.
And you can play this game when it's physically in front of you without any problems. You never say to Michelle, hey, is that a red or a green? Come on, Ion.
Yeah.
The tails are unique enough.
Yeah. Now, having said that, I still like the fact, or what you had said earlier, if you could put like a unique icon.
Yeah,
for
just
each
in the
cat
bottom right
there,
corner of every
in
card.
the bottom corner, that
Ticket
would
to
make
Ride
it even
style.
easier. Yep.
Ticket to Ride,
Even
every
easier.
color also has a circle, a
Exactly.
triangle, a square, an X, et cetera, et cetera. I just don't know why
Agreed.
that wasn't done.
Yeah, agreed.
But that, those are some minor quibbles about production, but man, I had such a great time. And I knew the second I took that second kitten, I lost, and I didn't care. I just had to do it. I had to save that kitten.
Yeah. And just talking about like this game versus the big box game.
Yeah.
What this does is it still, what I love about it, it still keeps that puzzly element about it, right? Where are you going to put those polyominoes? That's the crux of this game, and that's why I love it so much. It's so good. And there's also a solo game, folks. If you don't know, there is a solo mode. For
Yes,
this
there
as
is.
well.
It's hold on a second. Let me pull it back out.
Like another
It's,
deck of cards, right?
it comes with. I have not looked at how it works yet, but basically, when you get the game, you get everything we just saw, including just all the pens. That was actually, I was really surprised by that when I opened the box. But then you've got all of these. I do not know what they do. I'll just throw a few of them on screen. Actually, what's this? If you find it difficult to tell the color of a map, you can use the unique icon on each map to identify the family. Oh, and that's the other weird thing too. Back to complaints. Why do you recommend people write the letter R for a rare treasure when they want to write the letter R on their red cat?
Yeah, that's funny, right?
You had to think of that, right? Right. So anyway, so there's these things in the solo deck, and then there are these things. Oh, that's a bad one to show on a green screen. There are those. So I assume this is, I don't know what he does. I remember in the original Isle of Cats, he actually drafts stuff away. So maybe this is, but
it might be part of the same thing. Like the purple card says, take all the purple cards out of the row or column.
Oh, and then he gives himself his own objectives.
Ooh.
He's got all,
Wow.
these are also in his deck. And again, I don't know. And they look like very similar to the ones that we're getting, the lessons we get. So yeah, it has a solo mode, which I'm sure is phenomenal. Because Isle of Cats is great solo. I absolutely adore it.
Fantastic game.
Right, we have just. I'm back to ignoring the audience. So we got a few more minutes. Does anybody say anything?
Let's see what they're up to.
People are so desperate,
Friends,
they're
friends.
actually using their Rahdo points to highlight words, and those are supposed to appear in the queue. Oh, that drives me nuts. If I have it ticked in our featured chat, that if somebody actually spends the points to highlight something, and no, one of them just did. Kabuki's just did.
Oh, okay.
But did Kabuki? Let's see. A friend of mine. And Kabuki did not highlight that, and yet somehow
I just clicked on it.
Oh, you did that. Okay.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, you added it to the queue instead of.
I just added the queue because I do want to. I just real quick. I want to address this. So Kabuki says a friend of mine traded his copy of Splendor to a friend because she had the original printing without those colorblind icons, and her son is very colorblind.
Ooh.
That saved the day because he could play it easily. Yes, I remember the first game I played of Splendor. It was nearly unplayable for me because I played the original version without the colorblind icons. And then I picked up the new one, which has very different gems for each color. one of my all-time favorite two-player games is Splendor because of that.
When you say the new one,
that fix.
you don't mean the fantasy one, or do you mean
No, not the just the second printing of Splendor where they added the unique gem icons per each color. Because
But
in
wait,
the
so
original,
they put icons on every single cube?
no, on Splendor the
Hold on,
gem,
I'm sorry. No, I'm thinking of
you're probably thinking of the Century Spice Road.
that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and see, Century Spice Road, I had trouble because the cubes, the green and red cubes, were, to my eyes, very similar.
Exactly.
So,
Yes, I thought that was a problematic one. So
Yeah.
that's just the one that popped into my head.
Yeah, and for that one, Richard, I actually took a white marker and marked all the green ones with green cubes with a white marker. Just
I figure that's probably something you do on a lot of games.
I do, yeah.
You can
Castles
decide,
of
okay, this is a
Burgundy one of
keeper.
them. Yeah.
I'll mark it up now and make it unresellable. And
Basically, all of my Stefan Feld games are like that.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Cool,
okay.
cool.
All right, questions. I mean, so all right. So the Q thing is
got a
not
couple of
working.
highlights.
That is frustrating. But Fem Sensei spent Rahdo points to ensure that we answer the question: have we played Voyages? It's really good. It'd be great for an RvR. I am super stoked to play Voyages. I very much.
played it.
I'm just putting it out there into the ether. Board game publishers. I actually put it on one of my top 10 most anticipated games for Essen. But I don't know. Ever since I left Europe, the German board game publishers just don't contact me like they used to. And I think that one's from
no.
Ravensburger or Pegasus, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong
Probably
about that.
Pegasus Spiel.
Yeah.
I think Pegasus Spiel.
Yeah, it was
But
weird.
Is it out already? I thought it was
I believe it is,
supposed to
yes.
be released. Okay.
Or I think
Not
maybe
later.
only in Europe. It's weird.
Yeah.
I used to get Pegasus Spiel stuff because I would go to Essen and the head of marketing would always want to sit me down and talk with me for a while. And I think he kind of enjoyed it because like, I got other stuff to do. It's like, let's just sit down and have a cup of tea and just chat about the day. And I mean, he was an interesting guy and I did enjoy our chats, but he's like, come on, dude, I got a million other things I got to do. And so I always kind of felt, here's a bit of background information. You know, Camel Up? The Camel Up Camel Cup controversy?
Oh yeah.
It was officially Camel Cup. But Peter Egert, you know, the head of Egert Spiel, you know, the original developer of it, when he saw that people were misreading that and saying, oh, is it Camel Up? He purposely started spreading misinformation to say, oh yeah, it was always meant to be Camel Up, just to tease his partners at Pegasus because he thought it was funny.
That's hilarious.
And so it has
Really?
now officially become Camel Up. When it was officially Camel Cup, and it's just people misread the logo because they used the C on both words.
The
So there's
C,
some
yeah.
really deep behind the scenes stuff that I got to hear all
That's
about
funny.
back when I used to hang out at Pegasus. But yeah, so I'm super stoked for it, fam. I really, really want to play it. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. There were some comments about the solo mode,
And I can't seem to make this go away. So feature chat has
can't either.
frozen again. So, but find other
Yeah,
questions.
feature chat. Feature chat, you are killing me.
Yeah, what is up? I'm almost thinking we got to go back to the old system, but I like feature chat so much.
Feature chat is great. Yeah.
If it just would consistently work.
Cabbage King was talking about the solo mode. You play against your little sister, who takes credit for your boat. You reveal a cat color each round. Your sister gets more points for the earlier release colors. Then she has solo-specific lessons she takes credit for, again, based on your boat.
Oh, so
So
does it become things that
you're
I'm trying
free-
not to do?
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
But I assume I see those lessons like, oh crap, they've got that lesson right. Now I have to stop doing this.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
much.
I like that.
That is. That's different. Okay, yeah, feature chat is...
All right, okay, I think it's back now. Yep, there we go.
Okay, I'm back into. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Any other questions? I don't see any questions in the queue here. But come on, don't.
Okay. All right, where'd it go? Oh, this means I'm having to look in two
there it
places because I have to look for where they paid, and I come over here. All right, so Fem Sensei proposes. Just a guess.
Okay.
They put the same boat on both sides because if you're coloring in, you could totally obscure what's underneath, so you can flip it over and find out what's there. That's an interesting idea. That could be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because I mean they were playing. I mean, I want to try and scritch stuff away and like, okay, is there a rat there? What color was it? Yeah, I mean that I'd be willing to bet that was not the reason, but It's certainly a beneficial side benefit. I think it's a terrible mistake. Every one of these, it should be, everybody can have the exact same layout, or everybody can have a unique layout. That is so common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we just talked about Castle of Burgundy. Isn't that how they do it? Like one side is common and one side is a unique, or do they have totally unique boards?
I'm pretty sure they're all unique.
All unique. Okay.
But now you're going to embarrass me if they're not. You could be right.
It might be different in the second edition. The new edition, it might be different.
Ooh, okay.
I don't. I'll have to look. Here's a fun suggestion. Bing says it would be fun to see Codenames Duet, RvR doing a cooperative game.
Yeah. Jen and I have done those in the past. Back when we were still in Malta and we were doing a monthly live stream. I'm pretty sure we did a Codenames.
Okay.
Although we didn't do it cooperatively. We still turned into a competitive game. It was the same thing you did on Savannah Tale, where Jen was the clue giver, and me, I was just being the referee for the audience, and so it was really Jen playing with the audience, trying to cooperatively solve it.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. Probably the next RvR maybe.
Codenames Duet?
What was that?
Have you played Codenames Duet?
Yes, I have.
The two-player. Okay, the two-player cooperative
version.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is really just what's happening is you're playing two games of Codenames at the same time.
Yeah.
That's it's not it's you could almost replicate it with the original game, although you can't. I think there's some special things they had to do with making the targets work for both players at once. It is nice. Yeah, honestly, right. I like regular Codenames over Codenames Duet. Because Codenames is totally fine. It's great. I would absolutely love to play it. But I find it's tricky because you're constantly having to, I gotta come up with a special word. Okay, now I gotta figure out your word, and you're just having to slingshot back and forth, as opposed to no. This game, all I'm trying to do is just give clues and then give follow-up clues, and for me it was a bit burdensome, and I found myself thinking, boy, I wish I just had one job throughout.
Right, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
What else we got?
Talking about Camel Cup versus Camel Up. Yeah, looks like all right. I think we're all caught up here.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything in there? Are people using the question mark queue? Oh no, there was one. Oh, I'm so sorry. Soften Your Razor asked us to zoom in on the 7-1 card. That shows which common treasures can be used. That would have been a good thing to have put this up here like this all the time, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
When you did your live stream, as I recall, you actually dug into your Isle of Cats box and actually got the matching tiles that match these.
Yeah.
I should have done that. You're right. I'm sorry, Soften. I only just saw that now.
Okay.
Or perhaps you prefer Razor, I imagine. Oh no! And my feature chat has died again.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Yep. All right. Well, then that must be the gods saying it is time to draw this episode to a close.
Yes.
And
good times though.
Yeah. Let's see who is up for Rickety Raid. What do we got here? Oh, Rainer is on.
Rainer's on. Okay, from Board and Dice.
Yeah. He's always talking about behind the scenes stuff, folks. Board and Dice. Mm-hmm. At this point, I would say it's fair to say that Board and Dice has supplanted What's Your Game as the premier. You want crunchy Euros that are well produced and are beautifully designed and are always just guaranteed to be great. That for me, that used to be What's Your Game. What's Your Game seems to have maybe gone away. Hope they come back, but Board and Dice has just gotten so good. And every week Rainer gets on and tells you all about the life of a Board and Dice employee. So everybody, let's go say hey to Rainer. Tell him we sent you. And otherwise, we'll be back here next Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday we're doing Kickstarter. Our weekly what's coming in March for Kickstarter Town. Right.
Yep.
All right, folks. Thanks for showing up. Hope you had a good time. I'm going to hit this button now. Talk to you later. So long. Bye. And it looks like it's off.
Did it raid? And we have raided.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's see. And Rainer doesn't do anything fancy. He's not going to get any kind of alert.
I don't think so.
Nope, he did just say thank you, Rahdo. So okay. So he.
Oh, okay, cool. Perfect.
And he's looking. And he was literally. I could hear before he said that he was just about to start talking about some production thing, which is great. My only problem is Rainer talks very slow, and so I have to catch his stuff afterwards at double speed. But
double speed it.
All right, cool. Right. Thank you for being concerned. I do have to go get ready and take my mom. We will definitely make it no problem for the 2:20 appointment. I had a great time. Cool. You crushed me.
Same here. Thank you. I will see you on Tuesday.
Yep, see you on Tuesday.
Okay.
See you. Wait. What is see you next Tuesday the quote from the end of the Michael Jackson? See you next, or is it see you next Wednesday?
Oh,
You know,
gosh,
during
no,
during
I
the.
don't know.
All right. Anyway, you can't get all the references. All right. See you later, man.
Yep.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.